Hey y'all, it's the Cute Coffee Gal, and I am back with part 54 of my Decades Challenge. If you will recall from the end of the last part, I actually recorded this part and the last part as one big episode, and then realized I had recorded an hour and 15-minute long episode. So there's a very abrupt beginning for this part, and that's because I just had to stop and then start back up again. So make sure you've given this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, now is the perfect time for you to do that, because I do have two really exciting giveaways going on my channel right now for people who are subscribed. So the details are in the description down below, but the two giveaways are an opportunity for you to win Get Famous for The Sims 4. It's a fantastic pack. I have a lot of fun playing with it. And that is to celebrate me hitting 500 subscribers. So thanks to all of you, we're going to have that giveaway. And then the other giveaway is a chance for you to win the Sims pack of your choice for Xbox console. And I'll be doing that each month this year until my second anniversary. So that's what's going on there. Where did we let off so that I could give you guys at least a general idea of where we're starting? So today is Susan's birthday. And so I think the first thing that we will see is them getting started with her birthday party. And then also don't forget that there was this crazy thunderstorm going on, and it was making everybody really tense and kind of stressed out. So that is where we are beginning. Everybody is so incredibly tense from this thunderstorm that's going on. It's kind of insane. Look at her just slamming the door. The party has begun, and so I have Olivia working on a cake right now. And let me actually get, let's see. We want Dick to invite to hang out at current lot, and Leland. Oh, Leland aged up. That was the baby. I would like to adult now. You'll always be my baby. Let's see. Leland is going to come over, and Louise is going to come over. Oh, and Roy aged up too. Look at that. Oh my goodness. The two of their kids aged up in the past day. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Dick will be right over. Are the others going to be right over? Hopefully. Leland will be right over. So Leland and Roy will not be in decades appropriate clothing because they aged up, but that's okay. We'll make it work, you know. And the diorama is done. Let's go ahead and throw that into Betty's inventory because that is hers. Oh, and this toilet is broken. Let's definitely replace that. So Roy will be right over. So it sounds like all of Dick's kids are coming, which is great. And at some point, I'm afraid that we're going to have to like interrupt the party for Irene to go to the hospital because she's going to pop at any moment. It looks like Michael needs to eat this. Why don't you eat this leftover instead of setting it on the table and walking away if you're really as hungry as you say you are? That would be a good idea. And we've got Betty over here drinking coffee. Oh, and she needs a shower too. Here, why don't you actually come and take a shower? There's nothing stopping you from doing that. It might actually make you a little less tense. That would be nice. And once this cake is done, we will definitely have Susan blow out her candles, and she will become a teenager. Oh my goodness, I can't believe both of these girls are teenagers already. That's just so crazy. The Swansons here. Oh, yep, there's Dick. So they're heading on over. Why don't we go ahead? Irene, you can do a friendly introduction, I suppose, since we got Olivia baking the cake right now. And it looks like this must be Leland. Yep, so Leland's a child. Here, go ahead. This is a honey cake, which looks so delicious. Throw some birthday candles on there. I'm so sorry you were in such a, like, horrific mood. Here, why don't you come and, like, can you dance with Dick? Yes, go and dance with Dick. We don't have to do the cake right this second. Y'all go have some fun. And she's got, like, this really cool little party outfit now that I thought was appropriate for the 50s. Oh, and this must be Roy. Why does Roy have a bald spot as a teenager? That makes no sense whatsoever. We've totally got to change that. But let's actually let's see, they can hang out together. Let's invite to teach dancing. Sure, why not? Hopefully that'll help her calm down a little bit. And this music does not sound appropriate at all. Let's see. Yeah, it's hip hop. We definitely can't have that. Change station to, what would be time period appropriate? Probably pop. I mean, not like traditional pop, but like, I'm thinking like 50s pop, you know? He's not liking it though. Oh no, another last exception. I'm gonna have to check and see what that problem is. I'm not used to using NC Command Center, y'all. So, okay. Oh, they're being adorable over there in the corner. Let's actually go ahead, have Susan blow out these candles before she starts making a mess in the kitchen. Seems like everybody's getting along really well, though, which is kind of exciting. So is she gonna do it? She's just like standing there staring. I wish that she wasn't so tired, but that's okay. So go ahead, blow out those candles, and let's see what she looks like as she, oh, she's got a hat on. That's a little different. Okay, so let's see what traits she's gonna have. Okay, so interestingly enough, it gave her the trait of neat, which I think is fine. She gets that, I want to say, from her dad. Let's see. There it is, neat. Okay, so the aspiration that it gave to her was bodybuilder, and that just really does not feel right at all. She's always been like a really good student and kind of quiet, so I'm inclined to maybe go with something in the knowledge category. I guess we could do creative too. She could be like her dad, and we could do, not neat, where is it? Best-selling author, no, that's not it. Musical genius, so that was something her dad was interested in. But really, she's just like a smart kid more than anything else. Renaissance sim, archaeology scholar, nerd brain. Let's go with nerd brain, actually, I think. If y'all want something different, let me know in the comments down below. We can always change it. Oh my gosh, she doesn't look anything at all like she should look. Let me go and change this real quick. Okay, so I've aged up Susan's kind of look here so that she's now got a decades appropriate outfit. And I actually, all of her outfits trend a little bit young looking. And she's got the pigtails and everything. My theory there was that, Betty is like really like the cool big sister. She wears makeup. She's got her hair styled really neat. And then with Susan, she's just not quite ready to go there yet, you know? So she doesn't have any makeup on in any of her outfits. Her hair is like the same length as Betty's, so she could do the same hairstyle, but she doesn't. She wears it in little pigtails. And then all of her outfits, I just tried to look a little bit on the younger side just because she's not quite ready to grow up yet. So that was kind of my thought process there. I figure she's like got her head buried in her books and is not really ever thinking about what it's like to actually, you know, be with boys or anything like that. So that is where that all stands. And I actually did have one other thing in mind for this little party. Here, why don't you clean this up? So give me just a moment and I will get that ready to go. All right, so we have Dick and Olivia here having a little moment together, and it looks like Dick may have a very important question for Olivia. And they're engaged! Yay! So we now have Dick and Olivia are engaged. Who is this that is sitting right here? Oh, Virginia! I keep forgetting I changed Virginia's hair. But yes, Dick just got engaged to Olivia. It's so sweet. So they have decided they are going to get married. And like I said, I do think that they would have just a very simple ceremony, just the two of them. And so I think that maybe tomorrow morning they'll run to the church and just go ahead and take care of that. It's so cool. So Virginia has actually come to the party, which is wonderful, but we did learn some things about her earlier in this part. So I think it's interesting that everybody seems to be like really nice to her. Oh no, we have a fire. Where's there a fire? Where's there a fire? Betty discovered the fire. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Virginia saving the day. Virginia, we love you dearly. You're a wonderful part of our family. And you saved the day, so we're not going to worry about the fact that you are, that you have a, what they would have called a deviant relationship back then. Wow. There was a fire in the middle of this crazy storm. Here, everybody come inside. You guys are all insane. Here, go here. Everybody needs to come back inside because we have a crazy thunderstorm going on, you guys. Like, Everybody come inside. This is just crazy. Everybody come inside. Here. I don't want anybody getting struck by lightning, especially when we are like, oh, look at her. Betty is like running out the door with the babies. Like, get this child to safety. Except we're running out into the middle of the storm, which is like the worst possible thing we could have done. All of you people need to come back inside. Come on, get back in here. And it looks like, is the baby stinky? Can't tell. Let's see. Oh, yeah, big time. Here, Betty, while you're holding him, why don't you actually give him a bath? Because he really, really needs it. And it looks like Susan has decided my birthday party is over now. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Irene is miserable. Here, why don't you come up here and take a shower yourself? Because this is just gross. And then you can just sleep until time for the baby to come, which is, I'm surprised it hasn't happened already. Let's see, what else is going on? You, my dear, are complaining about the loudness of this music, which is completely appropriate. Why don't we change the volume to low? And let's actually change the station to something appropriate. Let's put it on easy listening. I think that would have been allowed. Oh, we've got some notices here. So somebody was adopted. Oh, Robert Jr. has a partner now, named Gia. They need to actually get married, I think. Oh, they are married. Okay, so they got married and adopted a baby. So if you remember, Robert Jr. is the one who was hanging out with Richard out in Salvadorado. So maybe this is somebody that they met on their travels. And then Donald, one of our cousins, married this Florencia woman. And Joanne Wakefield, I believe that was, so if you remember, Joseph's mom, Marie, was a Wakefield. So I think that this is a cousin that way. And Dorothy, oh, she remarried. She was married to somebody named Wakefield. So Dorothy was originally Rose's daughter. Oh my goodness, it's just getting so complicated. Oh, Ernest got married. He was just a teenager. That's so crazy, which he shouldn't be able to marry somebody of a different race yet, unfortunately. I think that's the next decade that's allowed, but we'll just let it go. And Richard married someone, Fabiana Mata. Interesting. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's see here. What is Richard's deal? Let's take a look at the family tree here. So here is Richard. Richard has a baby. He has a daughter, Valeria Johnson. Oh my goodness. This is so crazy. So Richard got married and had a kid that we still haven't met. How crazy is that? Was it the last notification? Yes, it was. Wow. All right, you go, Richard. All right, what are you up to? You're passed out because you're so tired. Oh, you poor thing. Where are you? You're up here. Here, come sleep until time for the baby to arrive. You can hide from everyone. That's fine. And then you can sleep. And what are you up to, Miss Betty? You were supposed to be bathing the baby. Did that actually happen? No, it did not. Here, come and give him a bath. Give Michael a bath. And what are you up to, Miss Olivia, Miss Newly Engaged? You're just like in a peachy keen mood. Here, why don't you come and chit chat? We'll compliment her outfit because she does look really cute. She's got that kind of like Audrey Hepburn kind of vibe going on. And yeah, it's been a long time. Let her know the good news. We're getting married. Dixon here just chilling with it's Leland, right? Yeah, he's just chilling with Leland in here. Yeah, everybody's just kind of all over the place. So I think I'm gonna just kind of like get through until time for the baby to come. So it is Memorial Day, so people have got the day off from work today. It looks like we still don't have a baby yet. So that's still coming. Let's see, Betty, why don't you go down? Yeah, you're going downstairs. That's great. So they will probably need to swing by the church to do some remembrance, which actually, you know, if we're going to have Olivia and Dick get married, that's perfect. And Irina's finally gone into labor. So let's go ahead and have her go to the hospital. Let's see, have baby at hospital. And let's have Paul go with her. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and send them off on their way and find out if it's a boy or a girl. All right. It looks like she is headed back to an exam room. Paul is like running all over the hospital like a crazy person, having his pre-parental panic. Why don't you come in here so that you are with your lovely wife when she goes into labor? Look at him. He's in here like eating something. And who is our doctor today? Let's see. This is Jack O'Leary. I think this may be the same doctor that she had last time, actually. So let's find out. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? I'm so excited. I guess technically we could have twins. We do have room for 2 in the household, so we shall see. Here he goes, panicking again. Thinking about diapers. Understandable. Your child at home is like very smelly. So what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? He's still just freaking out. Okay, she's getting close to done here. And it's it's a girl. Oh, that's so exciting. It's a girl. Okay, so 1950s names. Mary, Linda. Linda's not bad. Patricia. We already have a Susan. Deborah, Barbara. Deborah spelled differently. Actually, my mom's name is Deborah. Actually, let's see. What day is this? Today's Monday. So I think that I haven't, I do the calculation when I'm editing. So I think it's late 52. And actually, my mother was born in 1952 and her name was Deborah. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's make this be Deborah, the same as my mom. And my mom goes by Debbie, so it's entirely possible that we will call this child Debbie. But that is so exciting. Yay. Michael and Debbie, that is so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's head on back home so that we can, and she looks fantastic. Look at her already, just like back to normal. But we will head on home so that we can go through with our Memorial Day activities. Okay, so everyone is now here at the local parish so that we can have our Memorial Day moment. So let's actually have everyone come on over here and everybody will, we don't want to destroy. Maybe read the epitaph. Is that what we need to do? Click on an urn, any of the available options. Yeah. So let's just have everybody come and read an epitaph so that everybody gets a chance to appropriately mourn, for Memorial Day. Because we do have quite a few family members that have passed away in various different wars. They were veterans and of various different kinds. So definitely want to make sure that we take the time to do that. And hopefully that'll kind of check this off on everybody. I know that in the past we've had some difficulties actually getting it checked off. So I don't know that it will work, but we will give it a shot. Let's see. So yeah, see, Olivia read one and it didn't check it off for her. So maybe have everybody do another one. Let's see. You can come over here. You can come over here. There's a whole bunch of people that are here for some reason. Let's see. Is that getting it? Maybe, hopefully. And then the other things we need to do are tell stories and be thankful. So let's be thankful. Can we have a thankful spirit? I don't see, I don't want to complain. There we go. Be thankful. And we'll have you come and be thankful. Doop-a-doo. Where is it? Be thankful. Hopefully this will kind of check things off for everybody. And then we will actually have a very quiet, private little wedding ceremony so that gets taken care of. And then we got some rearranging of households to do. All right, the time has come. And Olivia and Dick are over here. They didn't even get fancy wedding clothes or anything like that. The kids aren't even over here. They're just kind of doing it quietly together. It's, a second wedding for them both, as you know. And so this is just a quiet little moment. They didn't want to make a really big deal out of it out of respect for Joseph and Anna. But they are very excited to be finally, finding love for a second time and really having that opportunity to to have a second chance at love. It's just so sweet. They're so sweet. So, yeah, and they look like so classy and like kind of stereotypical 1950s, you know? And I love those fingernails on her. Oh my gosh, they look so good. Yay! Woohoo! Go team! Oh, yay! They're married. So, you guys, I don't know if y'all saw this happening or not, but we're leaving the farm. So we are going to have Olivia move in with Dick and bring the kids obviously with her. And so Paul and Irene will stay on the farm, and we're not going to live there anymore. And I'm so sad to be leaving the farm. It's like, I love that farm so much. I feel like we have grown so much there, have done so much. It's just really, really hard for me to imagine playing the Decades Challenge and not living on the farm. But the family has lived there for like 60 years, so it's realistic that they wouldn't keep living there. So we are going to have, obviously, Olivia is going to come over. Oh my goodness, it looks like Louise aged up too, and she looks crazy. So none of these kids look right anymore. So Olivia and Susan and Betty are all going to move over. And one of the things that we also need to do, there's not a way to transfer funds really. So obviously the Swanson funds stay here, but I do think that Olivia would bring some of this with her. Definitely not all of it, because this is also like the business funds, you know, for the farm. But a big part of this is her family too. So I actually am probably going to have her bring like half of this over. And I will just do that through like the money cheats. So I will just like deduct it from the Johnson household and I will add it to the Swanson family. So Olivia, her last name will change to Swanson. I think I'm going to leave Susan and Betty as Johnsons. I've done some research, or tried to do some research into what would kids have done back then as far as having their names changed. And I haven't had much success at finding that. Pretty much everything I have tried to look up just keeps leading to, should a woman change her name when she gets married, which I think is an interesting conversation, but not what I was looking for in this moment. I know that my mom, her father passed away when she was 16, and her mom remarried a couple of years later. So this was in the late 60s that happened. I think it was 69 or maybe it was 70. I can't remember. And when that happened, my grandmother changed her last name. Actually, she made her middle name became her first married name, and then her last name was her new last name, her new married name. But my mom and her sisters all kept their dad's last name. So I know that that's like almost 15 years later than this, but I'm just going to make the assumption that it would go that same way. So Olivia's going to become Olivia Swanson, and the girls are going to stay Johnsons. And I'm going to switch some of the money over, and we're all going to move into that penthouse now with 4 teenagers and a kid. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to stay in that penthouse or if they will move to a larger apartment in the city, or if they might even move out to the suburbs, because the space that they're in right now really is not well suited for this many people. So let me know what you think down in the comments below about, should they like move up to an even bigger and better penthouse that has the space for all of these kids, or would it be better for them to like go live in some sort of mid-century home, you know, in, I don't know, Oasis Springs or something like that? Okay, so what is happening here? So now, all right, so we are still in the Johnson household, it looks like. Close all of these things. Yes, I know that. Oh, and we've got bills. So we definitely need to pay those. So what's happening here? So we've got Irene and Paul are still here. Aw, poor little guy. It looks like he is in the process of passing out. And then Deborah was sent off to daycare, I think. So Dick is here. Don't have a clue where Olivia is. None of the other kids look like they are here either. So I think what I probably need to do is send these guys home, get them moved into the main house, and then switch to the new apartment. All right, so we're back here at the Swanson's household, which is so exciting. So just a real quick reminder so that you know kind of what I need to figure out. This is what the Swanson apartment looks like. It is massive. It is gorgeous. I did not design it. Getsy designed it, and it's up on the gallery if y'all are interested. Again, double thanks to her for making such an incredibly awesome apartment. It doesn't really suit our needs though now because we've got so many kids here who all desperately need makeovers. So I will work on that. So a few options I guess we could look at. We do have this kind of like little sitting room area over here. We could try to convert this into a bedroom, and that would possibly give us, because we need to have 3 more beds for kids. So that's an option. We could also get rid of this like bar area and maybe turn this into a bedroom. I mean, neither of those is ideal. They have a massive bedroom over here, but I mean, it's like a penthouse bedroom. Of course they have a massive bedroom over here. I don't necessarily know that this is really all that adaptable. You know what I mean? Like, none of the options are great. I'm almost inclined to just have them move. So then the question becomes, do we move to a different apartment in San Myshuno or have them move out to the suburbs? A third option, which I'm not really very much in favor of, but it would be kind of going with the times, is to say that Dick lives here in town where work is and that Olivia lives out in the suburbs with the kids and actually not have them live together. If you've ever watched the TV show, let's see, both are equally powerful because we don't really have Void Critters yet. That's the 90s. So if you've ever watched the show Mad Men, I think that Dick's kind of like a Don Draper, not necessarily quite as sleazy as Don Draper could be. I think Dick's a nicer guy than that, but he has a big high-powered job in the city. And the way that they had their arrangement is that he had his apartment, which again, not very kid-friendly, that was in the city. And then he'd come home on the weekends. And that is where his wife and his children lived, out in the suburbs. So we could have that arrangement and leave Dick here in this apartment, but have Olivia take all of the kids and go move into the suburbs. So we've got 3 choices. Different apartment, everybody move to the suburbs, or have them live separately. Oh, they're so sweet. So let me know what you think we should do. I may throw a poll up on the screen, actually, to hopefully get some feedback on this before I record again, because I really am kind of at a loss. I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is. But that is where I'm going to leave things today. It has been a ridiculously productive episode. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't really seem to want to be friends with me. How can I make them my friend? Just keep being friendly. You just keep on keeping on, girlfriend. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But I am going to wrap things up here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this next little step in our Decades Challenge. If you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you can participate in the great giveaways that are going on. Like I said before, I'm giving away a copy of Get Famous. And so you definitely don't want to miss that. And then also, we are giving away the Xbox pack of your choice, as we do each month here on my channel this year. So make sure that you are subscribed to be a part of those opportunities. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!